Welcome back, Oxbow Creek, to another beautiful week here in the middle of December. Don't you just love the cold and the snow? Whether you do or not, that's Minnesota, right? You know, during the month of December here, we're looking at the concept of empathy, and this week's word is kindness, and that's a pretty familiar word to all of us. But you know what? Do you think you're tough? Well, then listen up, because today's words of wisdom are especially for you. Tenderness and kindness are not signs of weakness, but they're actually signs of strength. These are the words of Khalil Gibran, the great Lebanese writer and painter. When we have strong sense of self-esteem and a strong character, it's easy to be kind to others because we've learned to be kind to ourselves. Do you remember the following words from Aesop's fables? No act of kindness is ever wasted. Today, show some real strength. Be kind to others and allow others to be kind to you. You might be surprised at just how strong you really are. Our student leadership team has a take on this as well. Take it away, you guys. December book braggers. Let's bring them on. We've got Ryan from 2NE. Come on over, Ryan. What do you have?
Hi, I'm Ryan from 2NE. I'm here to tell you about one of my favorite books, Shark School by Davy Ocean. Shark School is about a shark named Harry who is trying to get the black bread pearl, and his cousin Harvey needs to be entertained the whole time. If you like adventure books, then you would love Shark School.
It sounds like a little bit of a fantasy, right, when you've got sharks with names?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever watched Sharknado?
No.
I'm glad you shouldn't. It's not a good movie. All right, thanks, Ryan. Noel, come on over. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Hi, I'm Noel from 2NE. I'm here to tell you about one of my favorite books, Jumanji by Chris Van Allsburg. Jumanji is a book about two kids named Judy and Peter that find a board game called Jumanji. But little did they know the game brought real-life disasters. If you like fiction books, then you would love Jumanji.
And I do love that book, and I love the movie, too. Did you see the movie?
Yes.
I think the book's even better, don't you?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Noel. And Janae, come on over, one of our fourth graders from 4HA.
Hi, I am Janae from 4J. I am here to tell you about one of my favorite books, Max's Story by W. Bruce Cameron. Max's Story is about a little dog in a big city that's in a dog shelter and is looking for an owner. One day, a girl came into the shelter, and Max thought she was the one. If you like adventure books, then you would love Max's Story.
Does she end up keeping Max, I hope?
Yes.
Does that give it the book away?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like a good one. Thanks for sharing that with us, Janae. And Lysandra and Kennedy, two of our fifth graders, teamed up. Here, let me hand the microphone to you.
Hi, I'm Kennedy.
And hi, I'm Lysandra.
And we're from 5DE.
We are here to tell you about one of our favorite books, The Girl with the Silver Eyes by Willow Davis Roberts.
The Girl with the Silver Eyes is about a girl named Katie. She can move things with her eyes, and everyone thinks she's peculiar because of that.
Read the book to find out if there are other kids just like her.
If you like mystery and fiction books, then you would love The Girl with the Silver Eyes.
Sounds good. Thanks for sharing that one with you guys. Oh, there's so many books. Keep it going. Well, it must be a pretty special week. We only have one kid to highlight today on our Kids of Character. Easton from 2BA, come on over. It says here that you're a kind and caring friend to all of your classmates. Your classmates can count on you to help lift up them and cheer them up on any day. Easton works with a positive attitude, and we all agree that he is an important part of our class. Congratulations, Easton. Keep up the great work. And this is for you. Have a great day. It's hard to believe, but that expo is quickly approaching. Before you know it, it's going to be here. Have you already figured out what you're going to do? I hope so. But to get you excited, we continue to feature a couple projects from previous years. And we have Kate down here from 3SH. It looks like she did something with string art. What can you tell me about your project?
Well, my dad did the screw. He, used a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And then I weaved the string through it.
That's awesome. And you know what? That's a lot of nails to nail into that board, but it's just a beautiful one. Have you been hanging this in your house ever since?
No.
You got to put it in your room. That's beautiful. In your cabin, even better. Thanks, Kate. That's awesome. Caitlin, come on over. Caitlin's one of our fourth graders in 4GR, and she has what she's going to call a...
Fairy garden.
Wow. Let's tip this. So, whoop, that wasn't good, but this way you can kind of see. What did you make it out of?
Kind of. I painted the house, and my dad helped me like a fairy garden kit.
Yeah, it looks like a fairy garden kit, and it looks like it came out of the tree trunk itself. It's just a beautiful setup. Are you going to do something with this year's expo, too?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Did you already decide what?
No.
Do you still have some time, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Thanks for sharing that with us, Caitlin. Keep those ideas in your mind. Keep them going, because I'm going to look forward to that day coming up here soon. Well, it's once again that time of year when it's our bus safety poster contest. And you remember, we've had some winners in the past. Here's just one example of a kindergarten student that we had who did a great poster. I think this was a couple years ago. But we had some winners each of the last few years, and I'd love to see some winners again. Once again, the rules are down here. You have to stop in the office. If you're interested in being an artist for this, you have to stop down and get the rules, because they're very specific what you need to have on your poster in order to be considered. We're going to have a school contest again, so we'll have 6 winners from every grade level, and then we'll pass yours along to the district. And the people who win at the district level, remember, I think it's like $25 that you win, and then some of those go on to the state and compete again, and even to the national contest. So those of you artists out there, let's make sure that we have a good showing from Oxbow Creek this year. The due date is in January at some time, so let me see if I can see it on there. Yeah, they're late January, so if you want to work on this over the holiday break, you could do that as well. Grade 1 is going to the Old Log Theater this year again, this December, this week. Have a good time. That's always fun, and I know you'll do your best at representing Oxbow Creek. And then on Friday, it looks to me like the student leaders have said it's Pajama Day. So if you're ready, you need to show up with your pajamas. And we should end our week with some good jokes, and there have been a few that have been handed in down here. This is from Oliver, one of our kindergartners. What do you call a bunch of chickens on a sidewalk? A chicken walk. That's Oliver from KBY. And then Natalie gave a couple jokes here that are appropriate for the season. Why is Santa good at karate? Because he has a black belt. He's got a big belly, though, too. I don't know about that. And then what book do elves read? Short stories. Makes sense to me. Those are the announcements. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you back here next week.